We're back at Bridging the Gap, and I'm joined by
Johnny Nunez.
Hey, this is Corinne, the club for Don.
I'm Sean Prez.
And I'm Armani White.
Sean Pecos. I ain't doing the head jerk like you did.
It's Rob Markman, and you're watching Bridging the Gap.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Bridging the Damn Gap with K to the F. So, Mr. KF, Kid Flash, let him know who you are and what you do.
What's going on, y'all? I go by the name of Kid Flash. I'm a multi-platinum, 2x gold cover artist. I'm an animator, painter, jewelry designer, and a muralist.
Golly. Why don't you go ahead and let them know what multi-platinum mean? Because the only platinum these people have seen is aluminum foil when they put their pizza in the damn oven. What does it mean to be a multi-platinum individual?
It means that you have multiple platinum plaques. Me personally, I have 6.
1, 2, 3. You know the rest. Tom Brady hands for multi-platinum plaques. Why don't you go ahead and let them know what are these multi-platinum plaques? How have you done it? What are the names of the songs so they can go see your artwork?
I did the cover art for Lil Tjay's Hold On, which just went platinum a few weeks ago. I did the cover art for another Lil Tjay song named FN. That went 3 times platinum. And then my first ever cover art for Lil Tjay was Brothers, which went 2 times platinum. So that's all 6.
Big bags on me. Everything wavy. Kid Flash, when it comes to actually taking a project from start to finish, how long does that usually take you?
Depends on what the artist wants. But normally if it's just a cover art project, it normally takes about a few days to a week, 3 to 5 business days typically.
3 to 5 business days. Saturdays and Sundays are for thotting. Make sure you don't call me on the Lord's Day. How does it start? How do you go from point A to point Z? But let's at least start from point A to point B.
So normally how I did it, I just was staying very, very consistent. I was making sure that, you know, my craft was on point. I was always improving, looking for different ways to like improve and find different techniques, you know what I'm saying, to make my art stand out from the next person, because you don't want to be copying. You want to be original at all times. So me personally, I just kept going and going, and, you know, people have been watching, you know, you never know who you know what I'm saying, who's following you, because there's be those people that got like 700 followers that be like the whole CEO of a whole A&R company, or, you know what I'm saying, a label. So you got to watch out for those type of people, because they be watching, and that's how I got my, you know, foundation, if you will.
What are 3 tools to success in the creative world?
I would say originality, consistency for a fact, and just perseverance and determination. Definitely.
What does the name Kid Flash mean to you?
It just is a symbol of how fast my turnaround time is and how fast I draw. Like literally, I could do a whole sketch of somebody's whole full body in like under 5 minutes or less. So yeah, I built that name up pretty quick.
Everyone wants to be the person that just draws in their room, maybe in the art class in college or in school in general. Maybe they're in elementary school now listening to music and saying, you know what, I want to make a cover art from that, okay? But they want to get it in the hands of a public figure that is going to change their lives. How does somebody go about doing that?
I would say that the best way is to go through like their team, their managers, the friends of the friends, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to the artist directly, because if they're a major artist, they're not likely to answer you or even see your DMs, because they're so, you know, overwhelmed with other things in their life. You want to go to the people that's around them that could direct you to that, because it's like finding clues, you know what I'm saying, to the main treasure. So once you build up those little clues, aka like the people around them, they'll lead you to the big dogs that, you know, will lead you to your success. Now you get to say you worked with X, Y, and Z. And, you know, it's always good to build relationships and connections with those people too, because, you know, that's long-term success, and that's long-term projects that you're going to have keep coming to you. Somebody's banging. So yeah, it's definitely just something that you want to go through. You want to go through the connects around the team. So yeah, definitely.
Make sure you have a clue. Don't be clueless. No Caucasian women. But Mr. Kid to the Flash, what was your first big project that made you be able to steamroll the rest of your career?
So when I was in my first year of Pratt, my boy DJ Wavy had hit me up because he became Davy's DJ. And at the time, he had a track called Vacation with DJ EXO and featuring Dave East. And I never ever did a cover art before in my life till that day. So I was in the middle of my history class and I was like, she ain't teaching me shit, no way. So I just was like, fuck it. And I started drawing. And as I was drawing, I finished the cover art. I sent it to them. They loved it. And literally an hour later, it was on Hypebeast magazine. And that just shot me up into the charts and then steamrolled the whole process. So the college system, the way it's set up now and the way that, you know, it's set up, I feel like a lot of people are withdrawing a lot of information and withholding so much valuable necessary information that you may need to like take your career to the next level. They like, even in college, they don't show you how the business side of it. I had to learn that on my own, like watching YouTube videos and stuff. So doing your own research, you know, applying that pressure on your own definitely will get you a lot farther than a college degree. But I'm not saying don't get it. School is very important, and I do commend people who do, you know, follow through and get their degree. But I'm also saying you don't need it. Respect.
If you had to give some advice to an upcoming graphic designer trying to get into the cover art business, what would that advice be?
Stay consistent. Number 2, don't listen to the haters or the doubters. And number 3, have fun. Duh. It's not going to be anything if you don't have fun. You got to have fun or else it's going to feel like a job. And nobody likes work. Ugh.
Chef G or 2 G's.
Chef G, of course.
Why?
Because we part of the winning team and they just following the blueprint, you know?
No, Jay-Z. Leggings or sundresses?
Both. That ass is fat. It's going to hit in both.
I'm trying to see what that jiggle look like in some sneakers. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Taylor Elajas. Can you please say my name is and insert your name? And you're watching Bridging the Gap.
My name is Kid Flvsh and you're watching Bridging the Gap.
Bow!
Somebody get him. All these leeches, they got up in them. Yeah. Oh, somebody get him. All these leeches, they got up in them. Yeah. Oh, somebody get him. All these leeches, they got up in them. When I was down, you wasn't up now. I got the crown, you gotta duck down. When I was down, you wasn't up now. I got the crown, you gotta duck down. I see the fake, I smell the phony. Beanies is lame, boy, I ain't joking. This ain't a con, I'll leave you lonely.